G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play, Let's Go, Let's See, Let's Do. And today I'm actually going to show you a full cargo run, unedited, for your enjoyment and for ease of me for editing. Yeah, okay, I'll shut up. So ultimately, why am I doing this? Why am I showing you guys this one? Well, in my last video, which I hope you actually liked, I showed you everything that can possibly go wrong with cargo hauling. And so, why didn't I include that one in the last one? But anyway, what I wanted to show you in this video is what actually went right. So this video is run number I have to laugh to say it. Run number 16, okay? So this is the video where everything worked out as I was actually hoping it would from run number 1. But as you can see here, what I'm doing is I'm just focusing on an area where I know I'm going to get Laranite, and obviously I'm in the R-Corp system, maybe planetary plus moons area. Don't know if we want to call it a system, but yeah, so I'm now looking for this one, and I can actually set the route to it, which I was actually pleasantly surprised throughout my trucking career. I wasn't expecting the map to actually work out as well as it did. There were some times where it was being the typical map where just nothing would fucking work, but I was quite pleasantly surprised, especially with the cargo vessel, that it actually let me pretty much point and go where I needed it to go, excluding all the crashings and everything like that. So yeah, here we go. A bit of third-person view, nothing spectacular here. Oh, well, it kind of looks cool. My computer is obviously struggling with the graphics, but then again, that's my computer, no fault of the game. But yeah, other than that, it's a quick run to the actual planet, so that's waypoint 1 out the way. And now I'm waiting for it to calculate and switch for waypoint 2, which I believe is somewhere over there. Yep. Okay, so here we go. And bang, off we go. So again, a bit of third-person view. Me just playing around, having a look at this as well. So obviously by the 16th run I got a little bit more confident in what I was doing, and so I could screw around a little bit better. So yeah, quite cool. So I will just hit the boosters as well, line myself up. Now, for those of you that are aware or unaware, because you're not doing a mission, there's no indicator on your hub or display to actually say this is where you need to go. So the only thing you have available to you is the quantum drive, telling you that this is how far away you are from this particular target. It's annoying, definitely, but it does give you a very good indication to tell you where you need to go. Now, if you're a seasoned trucker, after so many times of doing this, you probably won't need to use it. But yeah, it just helps the newbies out there having a good indication at least. And as you can see here, flying the Freelancer in third-person view is far more easier than it is flying some of the other ships. Why? Because it takes such a bit of lag to react that it's actually kind of easy to move. Now, in saying that, I probably just overshot the whole thing, but that's okay. But as you can see, I'm not struggling with it. If you understand, it's not like a sharp movement to the left and you've pretty much done a 360 with the ship. You can actually take it nice and easy. And I think that's the one thing I liked about the Freelancer. You can fly it in this view. It's nice and easy. You've got enough visibility to see where you're going. And I usually hate third-person view. But yeah, it's quite easy. You don't have to worry about is the ship too far down, too far up. And there you have it, landed. So I kind of enjoyed doing that. I thought that was quite cool. Gave me a chance to see the area from a different view. This part of getting in and out of the ship is bloody annoying. But again, that's my personal pet peeve about this. It's nothing that anybody can do or change about it. But yeah, I'm just glad I don't have to carry packages. So where am I going? So just so you know, this orange post thing here with the lights, That's where you need to go to in order to get these. Now, to get laranite or other materials, it depends on which place you go to. So it's not at every single mining facility there's always laranite. That's definitely not the truth. But you come to these trading consoles and you want to buy, you select your ship and laranite, and this is where I was totally surprised. I could get my full inventory of 66 star citizen units, and that's what I'm calling the bloody things. I don't know what they're really called. Maybe I'm right and they actually are star citizen units, but I'm pretty sure there has to be a name for it. But yeah, so that's as simple as that. I've got the laranite, it's now in the ship. I'm waiting for the door to bloody well open, and yeah, off you go. Yeah, you just gotta watch out for with this place. This place in particular, don't ask me why. Every time you get out of the bloody the door, you always end up dying, no matter what you do. Now, the good thing is that the game realizes at some point in time, hang on, I haven't really died. Because you can't die just falling out the door. And so it gets yourself up and you can start going again. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. But it only does it at this particular place. So don't hit the backspace and commit suicide if you're doing this, because you'll be disappointed. But yeah, just give it a few seconds to rethink where it is and what's happening, and just go, oh shit, yeah, you're not meant to die here. And yeah, all will be good. So again, you get into the actual vehicle, and off we go. One of these good things about the moons that I really like is that really you don't have to worry too much of taking too much time of getting out of the atmosphere, which is quite good. So what are we going to do now? Well, I know where I'm actually going to go to. I'm going to go back to Arcorp. And I'm going to just set my route. And yeah, I'm going to turn on the quantum. There we go. Line him up. And wait for it to spool up and calculate at the same time. And off we go again. So this is one of the cleaner runs. And I really mean it. It's going to be one of the cleaner runs. Now, the website says, when I say website, there are many websites you can utilize to give you an average time, or where the cargo, or what type of cargo is located where, which is really helpful. They also put in estimated time to do this. And I think for this particular run, they say it's about 16 minutes, give or take. Now, obviously, it's not an exact science. The give or take is really where and how good you are as a pilot and all these other things, if you can actually find the markers. I have no idea why the ship just did that. But yeah, I know where I'm going. It's over here. And that's where I need to go. And again, it's quite cool. It's not hard, definitely not. The only thing I will also say to this, the only thing I say, a lot of things really, but one thing you have to keep in mind, there you go, that's better English. You actually have to have money to make money in the world of cargo hauling. So if you hire the ship for 33k, as it is in the game, and then your balance is 0, you have to buy the stock first with your own money. And if you have no money to buy, then you're not going to do anything. This is why people that do this make profit on the really huge ships, but are also quite, I would say, nervous in some cases. I mean, have a look in my last video. How many times did the game crash and I lost my cargo? That's a lot of in-game credits just wasted on a system crash. So it's just something you need to keep in mind of. So don't think that you're going to hire a ship tomorrow and the 33k that you've got in the bank is all gone and that's it, you can now start making money. No, you need to have, especially if you're doing this ship and if you're lucky enough to get laranite, at least 200k in the books, just so you can actually get the material you need, and then talk about profit. And you'll see afterwards what I really mean by about profit. And again, you're not going to make millions on this type of a ship. Definitely not. And I did this for 9 hours, so I have an idea of what I'm actually talking about. So you are going to make something, definitely. Was it really worth it? And I asked the question at the end of my last video, and I purposely did not give my own opinion. outside of the tag for the actual video itself. But if you can invest 9 hours, and if you want to make the amount of money in that time, tell you what, if you do a bit of grinding on the package delivery runs, you can definitely make that money up very quickly. So it's one of those things where you're just sitting there going, is it really worth it? It's different, definitely. A different gameplay, a different experience, a different way of just maneuvering around the universe, which is fine. Or nearly smashed myself there. But is it going to make you a lot of money in the quick turnaround time? Probably not. Unless you can invest 9 hours in playing. Yep, that was quite a bad landing. I'm glad you all saw that. And this is what I'm saying, this is one of the better videos. So yeah, it is, like I said, it's not for everybody, but I like the game in this sense that it gives everybody the option to play things, because not everybody is a Top Gun jet fighter or wants to be. Not everybody is interested in picking up cargo boxes or picking up boxes and carrying them from one place to another one. In other words, the UPS or the delivery people of the world, because that can also be mind-numbingly boring at times. Not everybody's going in and shooting bunker missions, so it gives you another option to play the game. And I actually quite enjoy the fact that they've taken the time to do something like this. The mechanics itself, obviously everybody can bitch and complain about it, but you don't really find that many games out there that kind of go down this particular path. And yes, I know it's the alpha and everybody's complaining that things don't work right and all the other stuff, and that's true. But the concepts are quite interesting, especially where they can go with these things. And it's the beginning. Even though, yes, I know 10 years and people are crapping on that, geez, after 10 years, should there be more? Let me be honest with you guys. I work in the IT industry. I've implemented software programs for large organizations, and trust me, these things don't happen overnight. It does take quite a bit of time to do and refine and do. And then by the time you're nearly ready to implement it, guess what? The technology has changed. So you kind of ends up being one of those endless things. So I can fully appreciate the frustration of both the gamers, as in all of us, but I can also understand from the development side that, hey, it's not one of those things that you can time box and say it's going to take me 2 days to program this type of movement because I believe it's going to take me 2 days, and then you realize, oh shit, maybe it actually took a week. So yeah, that's where it is. This person, did he just try to push my ass? You dirty prick. Okay, this can be a bit of annoying. Now I know how girls feel at a nightclub, but different topic. But yeah, honestly saying, outside of this guy just being a tool or being funny, I don't know. But like I mentioned, you meet a lot of people on the trucking adventures. It is a good way of getting into the game. It really is. The only drawback I say to this is that outside of all the crashes that happen, which is a major drawback, you need to have money to make money in the trucking business or in this type of a gameplay. So again, don't think you're just going to walk in with 10k and make millions. You're not going to do that. Not at all. I mean, I tried doing that in the Titan at the beginning, thinking, yeah, I've got 8 SCU. I'll make millions out of it. No, you don't. You definitely don't. You get 2 guns from a bunker and you've made more money than what you have in the actual cargo hauling. So there's that element to it as well. And this guy's really annoying. I didn't realize. Yeah. So there's my come hither stance. Come here. No. Now he stopped moving. Oh no, he's looking around. He's waiting. I got the chat up and he's not talking. That's alright, bugger him. But yeah, there we go. So we are here and now we're off to actually get the money. So at this point, usually after when you store your ship, that's when you start laughing and you go, okay, good, I'm done. Because you know you're not going to have any problems. If the game crashes at this point, who cares? The cargo in the ship's there, it's not going anywhere. It's from the point of picking up the cargo and getting it to the hangar, that's the part where it's very frustrating and nerve-wracking. And those doors kind of piss you off after a while. Okay, so let's go for the jump. Oh, beautiful jump. And let's hit the terminal. So, here we go. I'll remove the chat for you guys. We'll sell, we'll hit here. Laranite, all of it, sell, and there you go. Sell it for 203 plus, so that means roughly a 20 plus profit. Not too bad. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but stay tuned for it. Knowing me, I'm probably going to die. Have a lot of fun and have a great day. Talk to you soon.